Hi and welcome to Plain and Simple Travels. I'm Vicky and he's Jim. See if you can work out which one's plain and which one's simple.
Shouldn't take that long.
I'll ignore that. You can follow us as we explore this great country. And if you enjoy watching, please hit like and subscribe. It costs nothing to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching and we hope that you enjoy our latest episode.
So what have we got here, Pete?
It's a memorial to the Dakota that crashed here in 1943. It had 5 Americans, and I was in the process of counting the Australians. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 Australians killed. It was hit during a violent electrical storm.
Tail.
I don't think it actually crashed here though.
Couple of engines.
Oh yeah, it did crash here.
And what's left of the main fuselage, I guess. Unless it's just, no, that's just a wing, maybe. So we're about halfway between the highway and Carnarvon Gorge. This is an unofficial free camp. We were short on supplies when we left Carnarvon Gorge, so we stopped overnight at the Emerald campground.
Left Emerald, stayed at the Ampol at Nebo, $12 power, water and a slab, and we explored the town in the afternoon. Finch Hatton Showground, power, water and grass, $25 a night with Wi-Fi. Without power, $20 a night. We are at Finch Hatton Showground.
And why are we here?
We've come in search of the platypus. Boy, if we don't see one, we'll be a bit...
The elusive platypus. So we've come a couple of hundred k's out of our way because somebody told us there was lots of platypus and you were guaranteed to see a platypus around here at Broken
River.
Part of the
And there's viewing
Eungella.
platforms. It's a
Eungella
National Park.
Eungella National Park. So you got this area up the top here which is powered for 25 a night.
Yep.
Well, this section down here by the creek is nice and flat.
Which is unpowered.
Which is unpowered. 20. We're in the middle of sugarcane country. Very picturesque area. Central station at Finch Hatton. Got a street library.
Hey?
It says leave a book, take a book. You have to bring one back.
Oh. It's only a little one.
Nice tidy little town. A war memorial over there.
What was that?
Well, here we go again. Another walk through the bush. This one's only how far? 4.2. 4.8 something or other. This one's at Finch Hatton Gorge. You can hear waterfalls or running water in the background.
Toilet?
Yeah, nice dunnies.
Look
Welcome to Finch Hatton Gorge.
Walking tracks and waterfalls. One's 2.8 and one's 4.2.
Emergency, dial 000. Yeah. Our first sighting of water. Tiny little waterfall. We're about halfway through the walk to Wheel of Fire, I think it's called. Nice little rapid. I think we've done a couple of 100 stairs already. And now we've got another 50 in this section. Better be a good swimming hole.
You've already had to swim.
Although, as Vic just pointed out, I've already had my swim. I fell in the creek at the creek crossing. I always get ready to film her crossing the creek because I know she'll fall in, but it was me.
You nearly got washed away.
It was nice in.
I thought you were going to get washed away.
Well,
I think it was more picturesque than
yeah, looks bloody deep.
eh?
Looks deep. I lasted about 10 seconds in there. It was so cold. A nice little waterfall. I think Vic should go to the top and slide down. No. So cold and the rocks are so slippery. It's bloody deep. Worth the walk. Yay, well done. So this is the other swimming hole in the gorge, called the Araluen Cascade.
Cerulean.
Yeah, a lovely deep hole. Beautiful. No, she reckons she's found a quick way down. She's hope there's no splinters.
Easy.
How'd you go over those bolt heads?
What's that?
How did you go over those bolt heads?
Better the second time.
Going to see the platypus.
We hope.
We hope. At Broken River. We're nearly at the top. That would have to be one of the steepest climbs I've ever done. And looking down the bottom there's a bloke coming up with a camper trailer on the back. Good luck with that. Hey Vic, excitement building?
Yes.
It was 19 degrees when we left the campground down the base of the mountain. Now it's 11.
And Jim's got a jacket. Oh, what are they?
Platypus eggs.
Beautiful spot for them. Is that a turtle in the water there? It's coming towards us, I think. Is it a turtle?
They're only very small.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Well, he's only little. And there goes a little platypus.
Turtles are cute.
Just another morning stroll through the Eungella National Park. Seen platypus. Now off for some exercise. Not a very well formed track. Nice walk so far. Wow, look at the size of this elkhorn that's come down. Oh, lots of them up there. Birds' nests. More of a rainforest walk, this one, isn't it? Just a path through the forest. Big pools all the way along, little waterfalls. He hasn't given up on seeing more platypus. Even though it's midday.
They come back out at 3 o'clock.
Well, we've completed how far? 6.8 kilometres.
Looking for the wishing pool.
And that's just the start of the wishing pool circuit, which is another 1.7 kilometres return. I think we've had enough. What do you think? Yep. So we're going to have a look for a spot where we can sit by the water and have our lunch. So this is the view of the road up the mountain. We're just watching a school bus go up. Next lookout around the other side. U-shaped valley, Vic.
Yep.
What caused that? Glacial valley. Glacial valley, and we're west of Mackay. Look at the track.
We're not doing it.
That's amazing. Had a fairly long day today. Had a few stopovers around little towns that we came through. So we thought we'd stay here behind the Puma at Marlborough.
Maybe I should get a
Marlborough. So this is a free camp. Just off the highway, so might be a bit noisy later, but don't know. And when we come to free camps, we like to support the local area. So we just walked into the pub, which is 1.2 k's each way into the pub in town. I've been to a few pubs around the country, but if anybody was to, like, we were going to have a few beers and maybe dinner. If anybody was to ask me for a recommendation, I would say, don't waste your time. The barman, I assume, is the owner, would have to be the most miserable, stone-faced, arrogant prick that I've come across on this trip, and probably the worst hotel manager I've ever come across. I was so close to telling him to shove his beer up his arse and just walk out. I didn't, so we just had one drink and out of there. So yeah, Marlborough. Hopefully the free camp's good. Don't bother going to the pub. You can stay there for $5 a night. They do meals as well, but the place was so dirty and I wouldn't waste my time. That's my tip for the day.